Ever wonder what wisdom and laughter look like after a lifetime of experiences? Old age isn't just about wisdom. It's a treasure trove of humor that only the years can refine. Today, we're diving into some of the funniest old man sayings that perfectly capture the joy of growing older. Get ready for witty remarks and playful quips that will have you laughing out loud and nodding in agreement. You know you're old when getting lucky means a short wait at the doctor's office. I'm at an age when my back goes out more than I do. I don't plan to grow old gracefully. I plan to have facelifts until my ears meet. Life would be infinitely happier if we could only be born at the age of 80 and gradually approach 18. Middle age is when your age starts to show around your middle. By the time a man is wise enough to watch his step, he's too old to go anywhere. Old age is like everything else. To make a success of it, you've got to start young. You know you're old when you bend down to tie your shoes and wonder what else you can do while you're down there. I've reached an age where my train of thought often leaves the station without me. You can live to be 100 if you give up all things that make you want to live to be 100. Old age is an excellent time for outrage. My goal is to say or do at least one outrageous thing every week. You know you're getting old when you stoop to tie your shoelaces and wonder what else you could do while you're down there. At age 20, we worry about what others think of us. At age 40, we don't care what they think of us. At age 60, we discover they haven't been thinking of us at all. Aging seems to be the only available way to live a long life. You don't stop laughing when you grow old. You grow old when you stop laughing. If I had known I was going to live this long, I'd have taken better care of myself. Birthdays are good for you. Statistics show that the people who have the most live the longest. You are only young once, but you can stay immature indefinitely. The trouble is, when a number, your age, becomes your identity, you've given away your power to choose your future. Getting old is like climbing a mountain. You get a little out of breath, but the view is much better. Those who love deeply never grow old. They may die of old age, but they die young. You know you're getting old when your secrets are safe with your friends because they can't remember them either. Life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer you get to the end, the faster it goes. You can't help getting older, but you don't have to get old. Old age is always 15 years older than I am. Today is the oldest you've ever been and the youngest you'll ever be again. The longer I live, the more beautiful life becomes. He who is of a calm and happy nature will hardly feel the pressure of age, but to him who is of an opposite disposition, you and age are equally a burden. A man is not old until regrets take the place of dreams. Do not grow old, no matter how long you live. Never cease to stand like curious children before the great mystery into which we were born. I don't feel old. I don't feel anything until noon, then it's time for my nap. The afternoon knows what the morning never suspected. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. You don't stop laughing when you grow old. You grow old when you stop laughing. If these funny old man sayings made you smile or brought back memories, give this video a thumbs up. Laughter is timeless, imagination has no age, and dreams are forever. You know you're getting old when the candles cost more than the cake. There are 6 myths about old age. 1, that it's a disease, a disaster. 2, that we are mindless. 3, that we are sexless. 4, that we are useless. 5, that we are powerless. 6, that we are all alike. The wiser mind mourns less for what age takes away than what it leaves behind. Old age isn't so bad if you consider the alternative. I feel about aging the way William Saroyan said he felt about death. Everybody has to do it. But I always believed an exception would be made in my case. Old age is like everything else. To make a success of it, you've got to start young. We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. Aging is an extraordinary process where you become the person you always should have been. As soon as you feel too old to do a thing, do it. Those who think they have no time for bodily exercise will sooner or later have to find time for illness. I'm very pleased to be here. Let's face it, at my age, I'm very pleased to be anywhere. My physical body may be less efficient and less beautiful in old age, but God has given me an enormous compensation. My mind is richer, my soul is broader, and my wisdom is at a peak. The trouble is, when a number, your age, becomes your identity, you've given away your power to choose your future. The really frightening thing about middle age is that you know you'll grow out of it. For the unlearned, old age is winter. For the learned, it is the season of the harvest. How old would you be if you didn't know how old you were? My advice: don't waste so much time worrying about your skin or your weight. Develop what you put your hands on in the world. You know you're old when you bend down to tie your shoes and wonder what else you can do while you're down there. Those who love deeply never grow old. They may die of old age, but they die young. Something pretty, that's just the surface. People worry so much about aging, but you look younger if you don't worry about it. More quotes about aging, inspiring and wise. I'm not old, I'm just chronologically gifted. The longer I live, the more beautiful life becomes. I suppose real old age begins when one looks backward rather than forward. You are only young once, but you can stay immature indefinitely. Old age is like everything else. To make a success of it, you've got to start young. As soon as you feel too old to do a thing, do it. I'm so happy with the riches of my advanced peak age that, contrary to Faust, I would not wish to return to youth. There is nothing more aging than misery. I don't plan to grow old gracefully. I plan to have facelifts until my ears meet. Aging gracefully is about no heavy makeup and not too much powder because it gets into the wrinkles, and, to not get turtle eyelids and to not try to look young. There is a fountain of youth. It is your mind, your talents, the creativity you bring to your life, and the lives of people you love. The most famous quote about aging is that, "Age isn't a number, it's an attitude." At age 20, we worry about what others think of us. At age 40, we don't care what they think of us. Aging is not lost youth, but a new stage of opportunity and strength. We don't grow older, we grow riper. When you're young, you've got all the answers. When you're old, you realize there aren't that many questions worth asking. The older I get, the better I understand that it's okay to live a life others don't understand. When you're older, you start to feel as if every part of you is saying you're too old for this. Inside every old person is a young person wondering what happened. Old age is when you finally know your way around, but you don't feel like going anywhere. I'm at an age where my body cracks more than the stairs in a haunted house. I'm not old, I'm just chronologically gifted. At my age, I've seen it all, done it all, and heard it all. I just can't remember it all. If these hilarious old man sayings brought a smile to your face or sparked some fond memories, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share the laughter with someone who would appreciate it, and subscribe for more delightful and uplifting content. We can't wait to see you in the next video, where more fun awaits.